Hello friends, Jason here for TheChartGuys, checking out the 5G sector, starting at the 5G ETF. Today's daily candlestick is a complete balance and opposite of yesterday's candlestick. Here we see a big push. We knock out some very important key levels. Bulls buy the dip, carry the momentum into today, give it all back with this doji close, a MRVL close, and I look at this as being completely in balance, and I'm keen to see what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to be watching 24.15 and the high of these magnets 24.72. So we're right in the middle of the pack here, and we've seen strength in both directions. So we need to watch the sub time frames to determine what is going to happen next. Not a lot of clarity and a lot of questions, more questions than answers right now on the 5G sector. Currently in a downtrend, what we'll be looking for is for this to set a current lower high. I'm surprised to see it coming so soon, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Individual names giving us a little bit more information. AVGO had a doji close today, and I'm going to leave this because we're going to investigate what all these lines mean in a little bit. But we had this indecision candlestick, a spinning top yesterday, again, knocking out some key levels. The bulls carrying some momentum into today, but today itself, complete indecision and lack of clarity, pinned between EMA 12.5 and 26. The reason I've got all these lines on here is because it had some beautiful trading opportunities. And we saw a beautiful wedge on the 2-minute time frame. We managed to catch that break. I did not get into it in time. I actually anticipated a pullback, managed to get it on the flag, and then took my exit at the break of 310.93 way up here, just following these 2-minute trends. So lots of possibilities, lots of action, but you can see based on these trends, an indecision day, a real lack of clarity here. So what we're going to be watching for on the 4-hour time frame is let's maintain higher lows, see if the bulls can maintain the slight, ever so slight uptrend that they have, get over EMA 26, which is currently 311.58 on the 4-hour time frame, and carry some of this momentum and trying to get a little bit of a trend going again. MRVL had a more significant bearish day than we had on some of our other names. Big volume today, and that is a concern because the more volume you see, the more votes are cast in favor of the price action. We lost an important level at, well, right where we closed, 23.92. This was a low over here, 23.91. So I'm not going to call this a support level. I think it's coincidence we ended up back here. Perhaps it acted as resistance. I don't really know. What I'm interested in the fact is that it broke during regular trading, and we've got a lot of volume and momentum here. So to the downside, we have support right at the low of our candlestick, 23.30. Below that, we've got another little bit of support over here at 22.94. We're getting oversold on a few time frames. In fact, we scouted some oversold bounces today. Didn't get a lot of movement on those. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we are dipping into oversold. On the hourly, we are just around the same area, and on the 15-minute time frame, we were oversold earlier and got the most meager, modest bounce. It wasn't much of anything, and certainly nothing to get excited about. So looking tomorrow, I am going to be bearish, but I'm going to be watching these oversold conditions. I want to see the bulls come out to play with a little bit more enthusiasm than we have been seeing. So no clear setup. I think tomorrow morning and the first hour or two is going to give us an indication of what the market is going to do. Are we going to see further downside scrape 23.30 into an overextended bounce situation? Or are we going to get an inside bar day based on the fact that we're already low and oversold on a few time frames? We'll have to wait and see what the open looks like. No clear trade setups yet on MRVL on the daily time frame. Definitely in control of the bears at this point. SWKS is a little bit different. Today we saw a green day, and we saw a very similar setup to what we see in the 5G ETF. We have a green day yesterday with momentum to the upside. We see an extension of that momentum, but bears pushing the price back down. And in 2 days, we've set a higher low and a lower high inside this daily equilibrium. Maybe it looks better on the 4-hour time frame, just barely. So what we're going to be looking for, and we can see this heading into after hours already, is a higher low over 95.63. We need to see this a little bit more elegantly, and maybe we can get some lows and establish a higher low over that tomorrow. I will be watching for that and looking for some consolidation patterns and hoping we can stay inside this nice tightening range that we got. But once we start establishing highs and lows inside equilibrium on 2 different days, it starts to get a little bit tight and a little bit sketchy. You can see that the bulls definitely want to do something. They just don't have the momentum yet to break out of this pattern. So we will wait and see. Key levels right now, 111 and 95.63. ADI is another big green day today, blew through a couple of our key levels coming up, and I'm not going to consider this to be broken. Our high 114.39, and it looks like we got just about 20 cents over that level right now. So our next resistance on the daily time frame is going to be at 116.31. Bulls still very much in control. Actually, looks like it's maybe not giving up a lot of action after hours. I guess you should check that first. If they manage to recover, I'm going to be looking for 116.31 as resistance. Right now, bulls they're at risk of losing this hourly trend. If we open up here, we have, let's see, the regular hours level for us for support is 108.94. So giving back quite a bit of what the bulls accomplished today so far. Let's see what our opening hours look like tomorrow morning. INSG, again, big bulls showing up, and when they want to run, they just certainly don't have any reason to stop. Not a lot of resistance at this point. All we have today is today's high of day, and we've got our high of the, what is this candlestick? 692, 685 are resistance levels, and we have got a nice low from our 630 level, almost a double bottom. So nice tightening range to watch. Let's see if this develops any further. I'm cautious to get in on this just on a break of 685. Bulls have really proven that they're willing to be crazy, but I'm always cautious chasing these guys. We need to establish a better trend than we're seeing. Congratulations to anyone who has been able to ride INSG all the way up here. I need to see more definitive trading action, and I may take entry on a break of 692 if the volume is there, but I got to be holding my cards very close to my chest on INSG. Bulls have proven themselves to be absolutely monstrous. Let's see if they can get continuation with a break above 685 and 692 tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be looking for more consolidation and an inside day with 630 acting as support.